Welcome student in another tutorial of HTML. Today we are going to learn HTML CSS. So let's start. The software I am using for developing this web page, that is Visual Studio Code. The same software you can download from the given link, or you can download or you can Google it, and according to your system architecture you can download whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit. HTML CSS. This I have already taught you in the previous tutorial. If you want to know more about that CSS, you can go through with the previous tutorial. CSS you already know, that is cascade style sheets. It's used to format the layout of a web page. With CSS you can control the color, font and size of the text, the spacing between the elements, however how elements are actually positioned and laid out, what background images or background colors, etc., that you can format with the help of the CSS. The main purpose of using CSS is that you can use the same reuse the same CSS again and again for different web pages, but for that external CSS used. But today, in today's topic, we learn internal CSS. In last tutorial we learn inline CSS, so today we learn internal CSS. So there are three types of CSS: inline, internal and external. Inline we already learned, and today we are going to learn internal. So internal, by using style tag element in the head section, we can use internal CSS. External CSS we learn in the coming tutorial. So internal CSS. The internal style sheet is used to add a unique style for a single document. It is defined in head section of HTML page inside the style tag. You can integrate internal CSS style sheet by placing the style element in the head section of a page, a web page. Internal styles apply to whole pages but not to the multiple documents. So this is the main drawback of the internal CSS, that you can use in the same web page. If you want to use the same CSS in other pages on your website, that you cannot use. For that we have to use external CSS, and that is the best practice, and every developer use the same. Several pages can be styled by repeating the same block of internal style in them. So note, internal styles are relevant to one page only. So got it? If you want to use in another page, then you have to make another CSS on the same page. So the following example of a text color of all the H1 heading. So whenever we apply use H1 heading, the color automatically will become blue, because here we use the CSS. So let's do it practically so you can easily understand. Let me start Visual Studio Code. So you can easily understand. This was the previous one. Now let me open the folder. So make it a HTML file, save it, internal CSS. So let's start. Every web page start with HTML, you already know. Now next, what we take, head section, and within this head section what we'll take, style. Now here we have to write CSS. So first we take, suppose, for body, and body, for body, suppose background color, and color, that is up to you. You can opt any of the color, whatever you want. So this CSS for body. Now take H1, and for heading you can take color, suppose color red. Color red. Okay, so we have defined only the two CSS here. You can write like this also. So all this appear in a single line, so that will be a proper visible for you. Okay, so now what you can do, take a body tag. Now body CSS you already assigned, this is the body color is the aqua. So nothing I am placing here. What I will do, will just check the whether this color is appearing proper or not. So let's run internal CSS. open with the live server. So it will show you how this css is actually working. So that color will appear. Okay, so this is the color. Let me change the color also. Suppose here we taken some different color, or you can opt any of the color. Save it and just go through the page. Just check. So it's happening. Okay. Now what we will do, we'll take one heading, internal style sheet is applied on this heading. Nothing we are mentioning actually in heading, and automatically this heading will be applied to here. The font will become fine. Okay, now take a paragraph also, right? This is paragraph. Okay, just check. So you can change the this, you can take another heading. Okay, what will happen, the format will apply automatically. Internal style sheet, suppose this is 2, automatically the red color will be applied to that. Just check. Got it. So like this you can create your own style sheet, and the main advantage of this, no need to format the particular tag or tags. Automatically the css will do that task for you. Got it. Similarly, suppose for paragraph, now let me change make some paragraph also. Suppose paragraph, and the paragraph color suppose blue, and font size, okay, like paragraph color blue, font size 20 pixel. Move back, just check. This is paragraph. Okay, change the color also, or you can change the font size also. Suppose 200 pixel, just check. This is paragraph. Suppose 100, change the color also. Suppose you want here green, don't take green because background is almost like that color. Paragraph yellow, suppose red. So like this you can easily make your own css and apply those style to your web page. Main advantage is whenever you take the particular tag, and that tag css is already defined, so that format will be applied to particular tag. Got it. So I hope you understand, student. Do it practically for a better understanding, so you can easily understand how this css is working. Our next topic is external css. For that we will place the code some other file, and call that file to our web page. That will learn in the next tutorial. You can take the snapshot of the same and do it practical at home, so that will be give a better idea how this css is working. Till that, thank you, Stan. Thank you very much.